Speaking of hops, I want to talk about one of the cool things that I think you guys developed, and a lot of other craft brewers, the Torpedo is where I'm going with this, but I used to have what I'd call the hop flavor cannon, or the cold side flavor. And I'd use other things, it could be coffee or fruit or, other things to do on the cold side. So, but I feel like you guys kind of developed that. So tell me a little bit about that history of the Torpedo.
Yeah, so the Torpedo came out of actually our need to make more Celebration Ale. Celebration Ale was always dry hopped with whole leaf hops, and it still is. And we were limited as we grew to how many tanks we could dry hop in. And when I designed this brewery we're in today, we were at the old facility in the mid 80s, and I realized we better look at growing the company and building a new brewery. And we were in a funky metal building, and equipment was primitive, and so we had this vision. And so in 87, 88, we moved over here. And when I designed this brewery, we were making a little over 10,000 barrels, and so I designed the brewery to go to 60,000 barrels, and which was a pretty bold jump. And at that point, I think Anchor was at 35 or 40,000, and Fritz was like the most successful small brewer out there. And so I thought, God, if we could ever get to 60,000 barrels, it'd be amazing. So that was the capacity of the brewery. And our first year we brewed over 20,000. Our second year about 35,000. Our third year like 45,000. And the fourth year we were out of capacity. And Celebration Ale kept growing, and we were limited to the tanks we could do this dry hopping in. And so as we continued to expand, I went to conical bottom tanks, and we have 4 open 100-barrel fermenters here. That was the original design, was to 4 opens and a dozen 200-barrel aging tanks. And that got us to that 60,000 barrels. We had a small lager cellar with 4 200-barrel tanks. But we were at a Celebration Ale capacity. And so I started to play around with sort of an external way to still use whole cone hops and to infuse the beer. And so after Celebration Ale season, we started to experiment with this. How close can we get to matching our original dry hopping method, which really was just filling these mesh bags full of hops and tying them into the bottom of a fermenter and filling the fermenter up with beer. And so we started this external circulation loop through a bed of hops. And I started out, my first versions didn't work well with just a tube packed full of whole cone hops that we would try to force beer through. But the amount of back pressure created by going through a compressed bed of cone hops didn't work. And so as I evolved it, we made a smaller one where I put hops in a cage and then circulated sort of around it rather than forcing it through. And that was the genesis of the Hop Torpedo. And so we did this after Celebration Ale season, so we couldn't call it Celebration Ale. So we morphed the recipe a little bit and named the beer after the device that looked like a torpedo. So that's how we started. And
yeah, amazing way to add flavor, not just with hops, but with other things like I mentioned. Yep. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.